I heard a pretty worrying stat recently that 50% of men in the world have never approached a woman. They are that scared of rejection that they have never gone and spoken to a cute girl that they liked because they feared being rejected. So today's goal is to fix that. Teach you how to actually approach women, to get rid of that fear and realize that there's nothing to be scared of, man. She's a little bunny rabbit, you're a big fucking grizzly bear.
Don't you are, you're like a big bear with claws and with fangs,
big
man.
fucking teeth,
yeah,
man.
Fucking teeth on you. She's just like this little bunny.
Why would a big fucking grizzly bear be scared of this little cute bunny rabbit? It just doesn't happen. Problem is, you got these mind games being played on you, and we're gonna undo those mind games today. Because a lot of you guys, this isn't for guys that you're completely flat broke, down and out, drug addicted, alcoholics, no physique, completely fat. This isn't for you guys. You know what you need to do. You know it's easier. Women want to be approached, but they want to be approached by a certain type of man. You've got to look in the mirror and go, am I the kind of guy that if my sister brought that guy home, I'd be impressed? Or would I think, why are you dating a fucking deadbeat? You've got to be honest with yourself on that. There's no getting around that. I can teach you all the approach tricks in the world. And if you have good charisma, you can be a bit fat, you can be a bit skinny, you can have some flaws, and you can win with your personality. You can, and this will help you do that. But at the end of the day, there's very easy, quick wins you can pick up. I'm going to start with 100 rejections. This is a concept of trying to be rejected by women rather than trying to get the number. So a lot of guys will go, I need to do 100 successful approaches where I get a girl's phone number. I wouldn't go about doing that. I would go about saying, how many numbers can I get if I get 100 rejections? Because I guarantee you, if you go out and you're not trying to get a rejection, like you're not going over, pulling your cock out, saying, suck this, that's going to get you put in prison, and it's also going to get you rejected fairly quickly. That's not what you're doing. You're going over, but you have this mindset of like, I don't mind if I'm rejected because I'm trying to get to 100 rejections anyway. So I'm just going out there to try. I'm just going out there to throw my hat in the ring, see where I sit in the market right now. See how much luck I have. From 100 rejections, how many numbers do I get? And if you go over to 100 girls and you approach and you get over that fear, number one, you won't be scared of it anymore. Number two, you'll know where you sit. You'll know where you need to work on things in your life. If you're going over to 100 different women, you're rejected 100 times, maybe out of 101 approaches, you got one number, you're like, okay, maybe I need to fix something in my approach. That's where all self-improvement comes from. The whole reason guys improve their lives is because normally they want to get pussy, because it's wired into us. That's not a bad thing. You're designed internally to want a mate. The problem most men have is rather than self-improve, the easier thing to do is have a fake girlfriend, porn or OnlyFans. That's what you don't want to do. One thing I have seen is in the mega studs, especially the guys I knew growing up, some mega studs, super tall, handsome guys that just got pussy just all the way through high school, all the way through university, still getting pussy at the drop of a hat now. They go to any bar, they walk out with a girl. A lot of them are pretty depressed in their lives because they got all of their validation. What do you base your confidence off? They got all their validation from women and the way they looked. And that was the only thing they were ever driven towards. So they were like, why do I need to improve my life? Why do I need to go gym? Why do I need to build a business? I already get the thing I base all my confidence off. That's pretty destructive. So getting rejected is not a bad thing because it makes you do this. It makes you work on your money, your vocation, your hobbies, your friends, your skills, your physique. Makes you a more interested person. And the more fucked you are at the start, the more negatives you have, the less gifts you have, the more you have to improve as a person. What this will do is just build your beautiful life. You build a beautiful life, you don't really care that much for women anymore, and trust me, they're all flocked towards you. So the whole concept of getting rejected being bad, it's not. It shows you what you need to work on. What you don't want is to be the guy that gets every single girl he goes for, because it takes a lot of that drive away from your life. Now, how do we actually approach a woman? I don't think you should approach with compliments. I've had it a few times that women have approached me in beach clubs, maybe because of my physique or in clubs, and they've said a compliment to me instantly. On the other side of this, not all the time, I'm not a fucking megastar or anything, but not all the time, but sometimes. Women have come to me, wow, you're so attractive, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. Feels great, feels super confident, feel up here, feel like I could easily reject or take this girl because she wants me. That's essentially what you're doing to a woman every time you go up to her and say, wow, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. You don't need to say that. All you need to do is say hello to her. And there's a few different ways you can do that. I prefer to have nonchalant game, comedy game, just chilling, being in the same space, talking about something that is going on around you. If you're going for a run, you run next to a woman. You're both on a run. Like we run this place called Kite Beach in Dubai. You run around the same pace as the girl next to you. She doesn't have headphones in. Hey, how you doing? How's your run going? As you run along, oh, it's going well. Nice. What's your name? My name's Sandra. Nice. My name's Jack. Nice to see you. You run here often. How far are you running today? Good pace. Blah, blah, blah. Then you see her later on when she's finished the run, whatever, you swap numbers. Like it's a nonchalant game. You're not saying, oh my God, I had to stop you middle of your run. I was looking at your ass for like 3 or 4 miles ago and I think you're beautiful. Do you want to date me? Not needed, not necessary. You can literally be walking through the strip with your boys. You're walking through the strip or you're walking around through a restaurant. You're with a group of guys. You've all got to support each other when you're out. You never, ever make your boys feel bad or laugh at your boys if a girl turns them down. You've got to be their biggest fucking advocate. Do not hang out with people that fucking tear you down when you approach women. It's like one of the most fun things ever. You're out with the boys, you say hello to a couple of girls. Girls, where are you going tonight? Or if a girl's walking by, hey, where are you going tonight? It has that little edge of charm to it, that little edge of charisma. Hey, how you doing? Where are you going tonight? I'm going here. Nice. What's your name? My name's this. Fantastic. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack. Do you live around here? You're on vacation? Bang. You got a conversation going. Then you wrap it up with, we should go out sometime. We should grab coffee. We should do something. Here, take my Instagram. I normally give girls my Instagram. This is a bit of game that I'll come on to later. Instagram's a massive marketing and dating tool. It's a real good business card for your entire life, as well as your dating and your money making. I'll go into a full video on how to optimize your Instagram, but your Instagram should do a lot of the marketing. I don't ever ask for a girl's number. I give my number or I give my Instagram. And then I wait for the woman to reach back out to me, or I'll drop them a message after they've messaged me. It's in their court. I just give my number and say, look, if you're interested, shoot me a message. If not, no worries. Now walk off. And it's her choice. And then you get to see, no girls are ever messaging you back. Okay, they weren't that interested. They weren't interested in you. So you need to go back over here and work on money, looks, physique, friends, skills, charisma. Always be not serious. Always be chill. Always just be chilling, because women want men who do not care. Not care about literally anything. That's why women kind of fantasize sometimes about guys that are rule breakers, guys that have been in prison before. They want guys that don't follow societal norms. They want the guy that is not tied down by society, who sees the pretty girl and goes and talks to her because he wants to. Not because it might be awkward, not because that's an awkward thing to do at the gym. He doesn't care. He says, hello, she's not interested, no problem, I'll see you around. Good to meet you. Got a boyfriend? Oh, no problem, I'll see you around. Easy. He's back to his normal life. All of these rules that you've got in your head, they're all cap. I can't go and approach that girl, she might have a boyfriend, she might reject me. Why is that a problem? It's only a problem for guys. Normally, if they're approaching with compliments, with their hearts on their sleeves, if you go over to a girl and say, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, I've got to get your number right now, that's a ballsy play. Sometimes that can work, but the flip side is the rejection stings. The rejection stings when you do that, because you really wanted the thing and now you can't have it. And she goes, oh, you think I'm the best in the world? Sorry, got a boyfriend. Now you feel a little bit sad, you're going over. You shouldn't feel sad, but often you do. How different is that to going up to a girl and saying, how's your workout going today? Oh, it's going well. What are you training today? I'm training this. Fantastic. What's your name? It's this. Yeah, my name's Jack. Maybe we should train together sometime, or go out for lunch or dinner. I'll give you my number. Here you go. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Oh, no problem. That's all good. I'll see you around the gym. Have a good workout. Boom, done. How different is that rejection? That's what you're going for. Most guys are scared of this rejection because they're confessing their heart, they're confessing their love to this woman. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is go out, not care if you're rejected, not care about societal norms. If you want to go and do something in life, you go and do it. If you want to say something, you say it. You're a simple dude. That's what women like. It's that caveman aura of like, yeah, I just came over because you could even go to go. I just came over, I thought you looked cute. What's your name? My name's this. Fantastic. Sky's blue today, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Cool. Number. Phone. Put it in. Thank you. Bye-bye. Simple. Caveman shit. Women want guys that do not care. Watch the movie Swingers, okay? There's a scene in Swingers where Vince Vaughn's character says, he's looking at a girl in the bar and he's scared to go over to her, and he uses the bunny rabbit analogy. You're a big grizzly bear. She's a little bunny rabbit. This is the best movie, Swingers, with Vince Vaughn. It's the best movie to get over any heartbreak that you've ever been through in your life. Now, another reason guys get super scared and anxious about approaching women is because they frame it as if they really want this woman, and if they don't get it, they're going to be hurt. Whereas the frame in your mind should be, I know I'm cool, I'm doing all my shit, I'm focused on my purpose, I'm having a good time, I'll be fine anyway. But let me take a chance because I see it, I like it, let's see what's happening with it. If it doesn't work out, no problem. It wasn't meant for me. I'm meant for better things. That's the mindset you got to have. It didn't happen because I need to work on myself more. Something's going to improve in my life that's going to get me the girl I actually want. That's how you need to view it. Not she didn't want me. It's you didn't want her. You're going over there and testing. I like the look. You could even say to girls, look, I thought you looked really pretty, but I don't know your personality yet. So I'm not sure if I like you. But I'll give you my number anyway. Text me and let's go out. Now, all of this works, obviously, far fucking higher if you are the guy that they want to be approached by. And this is how I break it down. Women are literally trained from birth to want to find love, to be saved by Prince Charming. The problem is they want to be saved by Prince fucking Charming, okay? They don't want to be saved by a fucking fat ogre. There's two switches in our brain. Man approaches, man looks scary, man gonna kill me, I run away. Or, man approach me, man Prince Charming, I love him, let's bang. They're the two concepts that you've got to get your mind around. So although you can approach as many women as you want, if you do not look like, to the best of your ability, the version of Prince Charming, or at least with some charisma, or some social standing or status, it's going to be more difficult, and your rejection ratio is going to be higher. But still, we don't give a fuck. We're just out here just living. Women want men who do not care. It's the sexiest thing. Do not care. And they're literally trained to want to be approached. They are trained to want to find Prince Charming. And the problem right now is that a lot of guys will never go and throw their hat in the ring. And that's why you see guys that maybe don't have the looks, maybe are fat, not that charismatic with girls, because they literally had that one thing. And that one thing was they went and said hello to the girl that everyone else was too afraid to approach. And I'll finish this video off with a little story for you. If you guys think you've been rejected, yeah? I've been fucking rejected so many times. When I was 16 years old, I was in Portugal. I went on holiday with some friends and their family, and we went out to a club. You could go to the clubs at 16 in Portugal. I walked up to a girl. Before I opened my mouth, she turned around and said to me, don't open your mouth, turn around and fucking leave. And I'm standing there like, huh? What do you mean? Shut your mouth, fucking leave. That's how viciously rejected I've been. And I've been rejected so many times. That did not stop me. That made me think in my mind, oh, I saw the guys that she was then talking to, and I was like, oh, okay, he's a bit older, he seems to be dressed better than me, he's better looking, he's got more muscle. That's what I kind of need to become. I didn't let it dishearten me. I remember I got home, my friend's dad said to me, what you should have said was you just went over there to fart. And that's one I use now. Like if a girl viciously rejects me, turn around, don't even fucking talk to me. Sweetheart, I came over here to fart. Don't fucking flatter yourself. But there you go. So hopefully this should help you approach women, because a lot of you guys, you have everything you need to approach women. And even if you don't, there's no reason to not be getting some skills under your belt. Every rejection is closer to a yes. Every rejection teaches you something. You're going to freeze up. You're going to be clammy. It's a scary thing. 3, 2, 1, go. That's what you do with approaching women that you like. But more often than not, you're going to start surprising yourself. You surprise yourself 10, 11, 12 different times when a woman actually says, yeah, I'll take your number, whatever, and is nice to you. And then you start seeing yourself in a different way. You're more confident. You're like, I'm the man. I can do this thing. That's how it all works. Get rejected, work on yourself, try again. Get rejected, work on yourself, try again. Get rejected, work on yourself, try again. Get a yes, fantastic. Get another yes, fantastic. Start dating, try not to fall in love too hard, and keep improving yourself. But there you go, guys. That's all I got to say on this today. That's actually how to approach women successfully. See you on the next one. Whoop-ow!